Good evening, I'm Lauren Motter.
I'm Brian Mudd. Mr. Lopez is from Ropesville, and he moved to Mexico Beach, Florida, and had been living in his home for just over a year before the hurricane hit. As our Brian Hughes reports tonight, Lopez and his wife are ready to rebuild.
Many areas along Florida's coastline were destroyed, and that's, to put it mildly, like a bomb went off. And here's the story of one West Texas man, a native, who lost it all.
It was probably not too long after the storm actually hit. I think it was one of the first videos that was on television, and it showed one of the blue houses that was pretty dominant in all the stations that had blown across the street. Well, that was my neighbor's house, and I don't think they'd been there more than a year. Up to code, the house we had was one of the original houses here in Mexico Beach, one of the old Parker houses. So that was on level ground. So I'm like, if they're gone, you know, there's nothing left. When I originally asked, the gentleman across the street from us at the Gulfview Motel actually wrote it out. And he was telling, so we saw him, and he said, no, he said, I was here, I was watching it, and then your house came right at me, and he said, I think it's underneath the blue house. And I said, no, I don't think so, because it was blowing, you know, from the northeast, so it has to be this direction. And sure enough, it was behind his building. The stuff we found fit in a Ziploc bag. I mean, it was really just remnants of stuff. I mean, I couldn't even find refrigerator, stove, washer, dryer. A friend of a friend had offered me an RV, which is right behind you, so we brought that a couple of nights ago. Just so that, you know, you get tired of staying at people's houses. I mean, everybody's been gracious and friendly, and you know, so we still have our jobs. So that's really it, is just trying to make sure that we can get to a point where we can get back to work and not lose our jobs on top of everything else. So we'll do that first, and then you know, eventually we'll have to get away, you know, just get some downtime a little bit. It seems like one long day to me right now. I don't really know what day it is.
The word disaster doesn't even describe what it looks like here at Mexico Beach. But there's one thing for sure, the people who live here are resilient, and they'll be back. I'm Brian Hughes for KMEC News.
Brian, a former youth leader, has accepted a